Alright guys, I'm going to show you how to remove the ABS module on this 4Runner 2000. It's got a integrated accumulator there, and this whole thing comes out, and then the pump is right underneath the electric motor actually, and that's the one that I'm going to be replacing. But I'm going to have to remove this pump, and to do so you're going to go ahead and disconnect these connectors. You're going to disconnect this one too. Should be very simple. Let's see if we're gonna get this one. We have to get this one out too. You can just unplug it from here. Now what you guys want to do, you want to grab your number 10 wrench, and you're gonna remove these lines here, this one and that one. Okay. You can move this out of the way, and then this one you're gonna break it loose. Super simple. You're gonna break this one loose as well. And then these ones. Okay. Now with this loose, you can just unscrew it. It might leak a little bit of brake fluid, so we might want to put a rag underneath this. Okay, and then you'll just get these lines out of the way. That one might be a little bit challenging, but you guys will eventually get it. And just finish removing these 4 lines. Okay. And then once you get those, make sure to get these ones. This one might be a little bit harder, but should be pretty easy to get. All right. I'm gonna need both hands to do this, so I'll just show you guys once they're removed. Okay, my friends, to remove the module from the ABS pedal here, you will need a long number 12 deep socket. Okay, if you don't have one of these, you won't be able to reach to those nuts over there. Okay, so make sure you get one of these, and then just grab an extension with your ratchet or your drill, your impact drill, whatever you have handy, and then you'll go ahead and remove this. You might want another extension. Alright guys, I would strongly suggest to remove this cover. It's gonna be 4 number 10 screws. So you just loosen them up, and then you'll be able to remove this. So this number 10, and then you will have better access to those bolts in the back. So you can see what I mean. Now you guys have full access, and you can reach all the way to the back with your extension to that top one right there, and you'll be able to remove. The one that I have to remove is going to be the one on the top right. That's going to be the hardest one, but this way I can reach it, and then I can break those nuts loose. Okay, let me show you guys here how I do it. I got it off. Very simple. And then I have one more, just have to remove it, and then yeah, it's off. Okay, now I'm gonna remove the module, and we're gonna replace the motor, the electric motor. Also, don't forget that there's a pin down there that you will have to remove. It's gonna be, show you guys here, this one. So as you guys can see, that it's holding, let's see where it is. Yeah, this pin. You have to remove this spring. This is just a spring, super easy to remove. And then there's a little clip here that you're gonna have to grab your, you can grab your screwdriver, or you can grab your needle nose, and you're gonna have to remove that one. I have my needle nose. Alright guys, I was able to remove the booster. Just make sure you get all 4 bolts, the pin, and it will slide right out. Here we have the booster, and this, normally the part that fails is the electric motor here. So I'm gonna be taking this, I'm gonna measure the voltage, measure the resistance, and we'll compare it to the new one and see, and we're gonna check inside and see what goes wrong with these motors. Alright guys, so here we have the ABS motor. This is the whole assembly, and here I have my new motor from Amazon. So basically what I'm gonna do, we're gonna change this, and we're gonna install this motor. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys what's the difference between a bad motor and a good motor here. Just grab your multimeter, put it on the ohms, and then you will connect your leads on the negative and the positive from the old motor. Okay, so like this, as you guys can see, this one is reading 17.5, so this is very high. You shouldn't be having this reading on your motor. Okay, now if we test the new one, I'm gonna put my lead like that. Okay, then I have a reading of 3.6. This is normal. Okay, so this is what a working motor looks like. All right, now all we have to do is remove this thing out of the way. It's gonna be some Torx. We're gonna need a Torx bit here to remove this one, and then that one, and we'll need to remove these screws from here and install the new one. Actually, guys, it's gonna be this one. So these two. And yes, I know I need a better table, but this is what I have right now, so you guys will have to excuse me for that. Okay, these guys, you might have to bang it with the hammer. Check this out, guys. This is in very bad shape compared to the new one. Also, don't forget to install this little piece. It will usually be inside when you remove the motor, so don't forget to grab it and then just put it on the new one. You can clean it if you want. Okay, and then just put it on the new motor, just like that. Okay, also don't forget to install the gasket. Let's see, this will go like that. Gonna be like this. Like this, okay? And then there's also a rubber gasket that came with the car, so we're gonna see where this one goes. I believe it just goes like this, inside, like that. Okay, and the next thing you do, you guys will clean as much as you can. Make sure your surface is nice and clean and shiny. install the new part. Like that. Compared to this part, like this. This should go something like this. Let's see. Something's not lining up here, so maybe this one might not be the one, the right hole. Maybe it's like this. It's not lining up, so I'm probably doing it wrong. Yeah, I think it's like, yeah, that's how it goes. Right. Now guys, we have to plug this in. so it's gonna be, we have to put the black one, which is gonna be the one on the outside. And then we have to install the red one. Let's see where the screw, we'll put the screw, make sure don't lose this. And this way, guys, is much easier than just doing the motor. You can do the motor, I've seen people doing it from doing the motor from without taking this out. That's very, very hard. I tried, my hands are too big, I don't know, and you have to be very skillful to do it from the top without removing the module. Let's see, I forgot something here. Maybe this might be a little bit. I can just break this one off, but you guys can make sure to put it in before anything, like that. Let's see, let's compare. They're a bit different, I think. Which is still pretty good, so I'm not gonna go crazy for this. But you guys might be able to just bend these, and then you can make it so it's more in the middle. Yeah, you guys could probably just bend this in and make this little part to go inside this rubber here. That's just the bumper. Okay. So now I'm gonna put this back in the car and we're gonna start it and see, hopefully everything works. Let's try it out. Okay guys, so I am putting this back into the car right now. When you guys put the module back, don't put it all the way because you have to go in the car. I'm gonna have to put the pin back into the brake, so you guys will need some space, some room, some extra room, so make sure. All right, let's see. Okay, make sure to put the your pin towards your point here. Alright, I might have to push my module more in. Alright guys, so you already mounted the brake pump, put the pin, we should be good to go. Now you guys are gonna install these lines. You might need to bend them to make them straight. You don't want to cross thread them. See how it's going nice and easy. Okay, now we got our last one. Just make sure you do this for every single line. Make sure to remove the air, and then you guys should be good to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then we're gonna see if this fixes the issue. Alright guys, I just turned the car on. Now we have to give it a minute. The brake feels better already, and it should go away. You just gotta wait. Now I can hear the motor working. Just gotta give it a minute so I can charge this accumulator. Yeah, I noticed. So now the lights just went away. I'll make sure to make this a little tighter. The lights, they went away. Now we're gonna go for a test drive. Alright my friends, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something new, and you guys are able to save at least $1,000 by not changing the whole unit. If you guys liked the video, please don't forget to hit the like button, and if you have any questions, please write it down in the comment section. I will answer every single comment that you have. Any questions, please write it down and let's help each other out. And I hope to see you guys on the next video.